So boom, as you know already, I got a gal. And apparently we've been together like 3 years. I ain't out here checking dates on calendars and that. She told me the other day that it's basically like the 3-year anniversary and that. So as you know already, I live on my own. I love my own space. I live in a 3-bed yard on my jacks. I love my own space. And I don't really want to share my inhabitants with the next person. I love my own space. I like being on my own. I'm a lone wolf, literally. I'm the definition of a lone wolf. So every now and then, if not every time I see her, she reminds me that, you know, as normal functioning human beings that are in a couple in a relationship, most human beings are living together and that. And she's not the only person that says it. When I meet random tenants and that, obviously at the jobs, when I work in their houses, people that I know, family members and friends and that, they ask you, why do you live in a 3-bed yard on your own when you've got a full-time girlfriend, like full-time missus and that? You're not just dating. Why don't you move her in? And I don't really want to right now. You know, I'm enjoying my own space, enjoying my own company and that. I like my own space and that. Anyway, today me and my girl was talking about it, and she was saying something along the lines of, you know, most men want to live with their woman and that. And I had to correct her. Yeah, she's right in what she's saying. Most men do want to live with their woman. But the reason why most men live with their woman is because they have no other option. Their finances is mad. They ain't patting up their life, you know. Most men right now, if they was not living with their gal, they'll be at their mother's yard. Most men are at their mum's yard, just hoping, waiting that they meet a gal. Even if they have to settle for a thing that has youths already, most men are sitting waiting for a gal so that they can move into their yard and that. Most men right now, I made a video about this. They're one argument away from being homeless. Most men have no other option. Most men, a lot of men, if they did not have youths with their girl, they would not have a home to live in. They would not have a house outside of their mum's yard to live in. Most men are on a joke thing. Most men can't stand on their own 2 feet. Most men have to go in partnership with a gal and rent together. But when you do that, you automatically lose power. Especially if you go and move in with a gal. If you live under a next woman's roof. Like I say all the time, the only woman's roof you should live under, if you can help it, worst case scenario, is your mother's roof. The only woman that should have any sort of authority and power over you to some degree is your mother. I don't care. Man could be watching this right now saying, I'm the top dog in the house. My girl don't have no authority over me. Yeah, you could be wearing the trousers in a relationship. Congratulations, blood. But if push comes to shove, if she says, get out of my yard, and you say no, you know she can call the cops on you and get you removed. So it's not even got nothing to do with her having authority. She could actually call some next people to come and remove you. Then what? Yeah, you're the top dog in the relationship. You wear the trousers and that commando, rare. But you could be made homeless by this person. You have to go back to your mum. I see it all the time, blood. You know how many tenant yards I go to? Obviously, the son might not be there at the moment because he's at work or whatever. But the tenants will tell me, I got my son back. He's 30 years old. His girlfriend kicked him out and that's why my son's here. I'm waiting for him to, get back with his gal and that. I've met men who live in a utility room with no sockets in there, you know. They have to run an extension. I don't even know why it's a utility room with, it's just like a big cupboard with a fuse box in it. I met men that have to live. Their walls are not like this where it's plastered and painted and that. Their walls are made of brick. It's a lean-to. It's at the side of a yard. I met men that live in that environment. That's their new temporary accommodation. That's their bedroom. Because their gal has kicked them out, fam. And then what happens is, they show them they got the mindset of, certain man might walk. Certain man might get forced out the door with a kick up the backside as well. Certain man, they show the girl that they got the mindset of, you know what, fuck this, I ain't taking no nonsense from you, I'll keep it moving and that. But then they're secretly sitting there waiting for their girl to call them. As soon as their girl pop up on their phone, they go running. You can never ultimately have the power if someone, and this whole mating ritual, this gender thing, this relationship thing, it's about who's got the power. That don't mean it's a dictatorship. Shut your mouth, do what I say, go and make me cups of tea and that. I get my girl to make me cups of tea and that, but I always say please and thank you and that. Don't get to see, man, not disrespectful and that. But this ain't no dictatorship and that, but man, for have the power. A woman cannot respect you fully as much as she could possibly respect you if you don't fully have the power and that. Never moving with a woman if you can. Never moving with a woman. I was gonna say if you can help it. Don't. If you can live at your mother's yard, stay there for as long as possible. Save your money. I've spoken to man on Instagram DM, man, I don't know, man, that's hit me up in the DMs and that, saying that, oh, you know, his finances is mad, he's got no savings and that, but he's living at home with his family for free. Blood, you should have money saved. Yeah, you might be on a low income and that, but still, although you're on a low income, your savings should still reflect that. If you're on a low income, but you're still living rent free, you should be saving £400 or £500 a month. But man, I'm not. Because man wanna chase gal and that. Chasing gal is a waste of money, waste of time, fam. They're just a headache. You'll be much more happier, yeah, if you just had 2 girls on the go. Let's talk about dating. 2 girls on the go, rather than 2 gal every month. 24 gal in a year. Don't get it twisted. Most of them gal is dead. Most man could not smash girls that are of a high quality, bare gal in a year. No way. You'd have to really be out here on the scene, going clubs Thursday, Friday, Saturday, drawing gal on the road on 5 dating apps: Hinge, Badoo, Plenty of Fish, Tinder, Bumble. I think that's 4 or 5. I can't remember. Anyway, all hella dating apps to really be knocking down 24 quality gal. See, anyone can bang fat girls and girls that are subpar, below 5, low hanging fruit. That don't count in my books, you know, dog. Anyway, man, them stop moving in with a gal. It's not worth it. Make the girl come moving with you, innit? Because women, if you don't understand how to maintain a woman's attraction, you're gonna be fucked, blood. If you don't, I beg, no one get married, yeah? No one get married. It's a mugs game, innit? You don't get married. You know what? Get married. If you work at Asda and you have some shit job and that, then cool. If you're just a security guard and you earn £150 a day and that, then cool, get married. You ain't got nothing to lose, fam. But if you got properties and that, you got mad savings and assets, you got a business and that, don't get married, fam. It's a mugs game, blood. And only get married, well, I'm saying don't get married, but only get married if you seriously know how to maintain a woman's attraction. If you seriously know what to do during a breakup and that. If you're going through a breakup right now or a divorce or something, the best chance you got at getting this girl back is after the breakup. Don't speak to her. Don't communicate with her. Don't try and use an excuse to get in contact with her. Oh, you left your plate. Oh, you left your earphones and that. Oh, I found 1 pair of knickers out of your 100 knickers that you got. Come get your things back and that. Don't beg the girl. Don't cry. Don't go on a stalker mode thing. That's your best chance of getting a girl back if you're in a breakup. Trust me, man, I bare breakup with my gal. Yeah, look how idiot mini breakup was. We don't talk for 12 days and that. But trust me, in that 12 days, yeah, a lot can be revealed. You could show your strength or you could show your weakness, blood. Seriously, man, them don't get married. If you really don't understand how to maintain the attraction of a woman, what to do during breakups and that, you cannot get married, man. Because, blood, most men are going to fail that test. Most breakups is a test. You will fail that test. And trust me, when you're married and that, and you got assets, you got stuff to lose. Like I said, if you're just a security guard or working at Asda doing deliveries, go and get married. You ain't got nothing to lose. But if you got stuff to lose and that, blood, I wouldn't, man. I wouldn't, man. If you break up with a gal at that moment in time, her attraction is probably quite low, possibly. If you go on stalker mode or you start begging and crying, pleading the girl to get back with her and that, your ass is on the way out, man. Seriously, man, they need to watch them attraction videos, how to maintain the attraction of women. If everyone knew about how to maintain the attraction of women, everyone would be with their girl. The reason why you've lost all of your exes, man, them watching this right now, is because at some point you showed weakness. At some point you had a breakup and you probably begged the girl back, fam. You probably went on crazy stalker boy that pushed her even further away. A lot of people, when they have breakups and that, they're not even really serious about it. They might be serious at that time. Oh, I don't want nothing to do with you and that. But then if you start acting crazy and that, they might think to themselves, do you know what? I actually do want this breakup, you know. Trust me, I ain't even done it before. I don't want nothing to do with my girl. I don't want to chat to you no more and that. But after a few days, you actually start to review and check yourself, you know, like, oh, maybe I didn't really mean that and that. But just because, even if a guy initiates the breakup, say for example, you dump the girl, even if you don't mean it in that, blood, you better, stand firm and, don't let that girl call your bluff, you know, fam. Because if you break up with a girl and then you go back to her, that's showing weakness, blood. Showing weakness ain't just getting broken up with, being the one who gets dumped and then running and begging and chasing a girl. No, showing weakness is also dumping the girl and thinking, fuck, rah, who's gonna cook for me? Rah, who's gonna make the apple crumble, blood? Rah, you get me? Who's my next of kin and that? And oh, you know what? Yeah, I made a mistake and that. No. You're a grown-ass man, yeah? You better live with your rascal decision, even if it's the wrong one. Because if you don't, she's just going to use it against you. And that. But back to the original topic, you know me, I like to digress and that. The reason why man move in with a gal is because they got no other option. It's not just because they want to be with that gal and that. I know a girl that I used to check before. She told me she knew one guy. He was pathetic. He was homeless. He said to her, let's have a baby. Let's start a family. And she knew right then and there. You know, she told me years later, innit? Like, I wasn't talking to her back then or whatever. I didn't know her. But she knew right then and there, the reason why the guy wanted to have a family is so that there's a reason for him to live with the girl. Because most functional human beings, most sane humans, most sane women want to live under the same roof as the man that they have kids with. You know, so he knows, okay, if I have a baby with this girl, she's going to want me to move in with her. Therefore, I have somewhere to live. The man was homeless or sofa surfing, innit? You're homeless, brother. Anyway, man, them stop moving in with a gal and that. The reason why most men moving with a girl is because they got no other option. They're one argument away from being homeless. They're one argument away from going back to mummy's yard. Stay your ass. Don't know.